Hey guys, what's going on? Guy on an adventure here. Today, it's actually a very interesting day. Not because I'm going to be out doing something, it's because what is coming our way. If you've been following the weather or any news, you can see that the Midwest has been plagued by tornadoes. And the area that I am currently in is under a low-key tornado watch. It is currently just before 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. It says that the thunderstorms and the storm watch in which a possible tornado could happen in will be here right around 6 o'clock. So, I'm going to hunker down at the base of operations, but I will be in the van. But if it gets too wild, it will be the first time that I've had to ride out a severe storm event in the van. So, just starting this video out this way. I will check in with you guys once the storm arrives, and we will ride it out in the van together. It's going to be a wild event. I knew I was going to have to deal with storms and systems of such, but wow. Like day 10, little moped. Day 10 in the van and already having to deal with tornadic activity. I do watch a lot of guys on the talk and here on the tube that chase storms and follow those events, and there is a statewide adventurer who goes out and checks on, you know, the storms and what's going to be happening, and it is for sure blowing here this afternoon. Now, I don't know if this video is going to go anywhere because we've had warnings like this before and it stays sunny all day, because where I'm at, it decides to do whatever it wants by the minute. So, just an update. We could be riding out a possible severe thunderstorm with the possibility of a tornadic event in Valerie the van. Interesting. Well, a few more hours to wait. I'm going to hop in the back, take a nap, get myself hunkered down, and get ready for whatever Mother Nature wants to bring us. T-minus an hour and a half, and nothing yet. Nothing yet. And yes, I use my Michael Myers blanket as a block out for the front. Nothing yet. But there has been a special weather statement issued that says that we could possibly be still getting a tornadic event. But we also will be getting thunderstorms soon. So there is a confirmed tornado on the ground about 45 minutes west from here. So yeah, the storm that direction is darkening up, so it looks like we might get some severe thunderstorms, if not some kind of tornadic activity. I'm in the van. First time I'm going to do this. Now, I am in a safe place that if it gets too, let me move my finger. Jeez Louise. If I'm in a place where it gets too unsafe, I actually can take cover in a storm shelter that is here at the base of operations. But if not, and it's just a severe thunderstorm, we're going to live in the van and live right through it and beta test what this could be like if I was out on the road and came across these conditions. Safety is always going to be number one. So I'm not going to ever put the van or myself, or at least myself, in harm's way. But it is darkening outside real quick. So, well, it has gotten significantly darker and it has started to rain. There is now 3 confirmed tornadic activities in the state in which I'm currently in. And they are surrounding the area in the city, hello truck, in which I am currently residing. Doesn't really show on camera, but it's definitely gotten darker. Well, there's about 3 cities around me that got their warnings, and as I was walking out of the base of operations over there to the vehicle, we got, hey birdie, we got lightning. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can hear it. Oh yeah. That's definitely shaking the vehicle. Here we go. The skies are currently rumbling, and I don't know if it's really transferring over to the video. I won't know until I upload it. But the gray clouds have a pink hue. I can kind of see it on the screen to them. I have learned by being in Michigan for 4 years that that's not a good sign when it comes to tornadic activity. Still haven't gotten severe thunderstorms yet in hell, but I can guarantee you, with the fact that where I'm at is currently surrounded by 3 different tornado warnings, that the hell will be beating on Valerie Ann's top very soon. I am kind of more worried for my windshield. Oop, there's a couple more flashes of lightning. Let's see if we can hear it. There it be. Oh yeah. We're in it deep. And so it begins. There's an interesting view. I'm laying down on the bed. The camera back over me. And the sky is looking pretty crazy. Just trying to get some good lightning. Oop, there's a little bit. Maybe I'll get some out in the back window better. See if we can't get some out this way. Still mostly just rain. And surprisingly, what I would consider light thunderstorms. Nothing too crazy yet. However, it is looking pretty dark over there. Try to get it to focus. Focus! Very, very interesting day. It went from sunny to cloudy, cloudy, a little bit of rain, sunny, back to this. Pretty standard for Michigan. You know, I could fall asleep to this sound. It's definitely beating on Valerie Ann's roof. Rain. I can fall asleep to this. And I'm watching a talker right now that's talking about how the one that's west of us is on its way to where I am. So this shall be interesting. It's about 15-20 minutes off right now. If I get an alert, I will screenshot it. And then if we can hear the sirens, I'll definitely record that. But if it gets too crazy, I will not be in the van. I will be moving inside to our tornado shelter. And storms are a good time to figure out that Valerie has a leak. That's nothing than a sill, but darn it, fun times. Well, we just got a tornado emergency on the phone. I screenshotted it for this video. It's gonna be for the next hour because it looks like that storm is coming straight at us. So now, unfortunately, when you get an alarm like that, you take it seriously. I have moved indoors like I said I would. Come on, focus. Stop focusing on the rain. Yeah. So the sirens haven't gone off yet, but I'm definitely, hello, Crystal. Here we go. Definitely focus. No, it won't focus. In a situation like this, I would have ridden out Valerie if it was just going to be thunderstorms. The fact is, the tornado warning says it's coming this way. For the next hour, we're under advisory. The sirens will not well until they see a funnel in the area. That hasn't happened yet. But the reason that I've gone inside is If this progresses and it's not just a hailstorm and it becomes tornadic activity in my area, the hail, Valerie is like 50 yards that way from where I am currently. There's no safe way to get from there to here without getting pelted and beat and bruised and possibly knocked out by golf ball sized hail. So I took the smart route. I'm lucky I have a place to come into and be safe. But these are just things you learn. If I was out and about, I'd probably, if I was at the truck stop, I'd be going inside to the truck stop now. So we'll see. If I can get the sirens, if they go off, I'll get them. Now the funny thing is, it's not funny. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but that doesn't mean that it's not on its way. So one of the places around us, literally 10 miles up the road, has 4-inch in diameter hail dropping. It is surprisingly calm here, but our storm is coming from the west. That one went to the west, but to the south of us, southwest of us. So the calm doesn't mean that the storm is over by any means. It is interesting because you got these lower clouds going this way, and then these clouds going this way. If you listen faintly, which sounds like a droning car, might actually be one of the sirens. But yeah, interesting. Don't know if you could hear in that last clip, but there's a that's the sirens on this side of town. The side in which I am on haven't sounded yet. But those clouds were going this way, while the top clouds were going this way, and then there's wind pushing, and so there's definitely a rotation. But once those sirens happen, to this shelter, I will go. We are currently right here. You can definitely see the hook and this hook. So interesting times today has been. I wasn't even planning on really doing a vlog today, but we got, told, hey, this is what's gonna happen. So it's really hard to hear because of the cars. There it is. That is our tornado sirens. So I'm gonna go hike. I'm gonna go take cover. It's an eerie sound. It's definitely coming down. And the sounds of, it's gotta be out that way. All right, I'm headed downstairs. That right there just was touching down and rotating right there. You can even see the updrafts. I'm gonna stay on it because that had been just literally wedging down towards the ground. You can even see those two little dog legs right there on the bottom rotating. That right there could be our little tiny rotation that we have. Could even be two of them right there. I don't think it's full wedge, or not even touching really, but yeah, I'm gonna stay on it. You can see how it's pulling up from the bottom. I'm gonna stay on it and see what's happening. I have my storm shelter is literally 10 feet behind me through this door. It kind of looks like it's dissipating a little bit. So, as I was heading to my storm shelter, I looked to my left and there was a small, when I say small, small, small wedge on the ground. Tiny wedge on the ground. And I went to go get my camera and it was starting to dissipate, but I did catch the tail end of it. I wouldn't even see it was an EF0, but I did catch it. And now I'm back in my van trying to go to the store And we just got another national alert. I did not get to screenshot it, but there's another one heading our way. For the next 40 minutes, we're on watch again. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you what's facing us. That currently is what's facing us. And when it first started moving in, it was updrafting, kind of shooting towards the sky. But that's the next storm coming our way. Another tornado warning. So I'm gonna have to probably take shelter again, which is kind of strange because the last one that I had on video, even you'll see it didn't have any hail with it, which usually happens. Give you guys a little look at what we're looking at ahead of us right now. Sorry, it's on the wheel. Woo-wee! So there is the storm ahead of us, and we've got winds and rotation. Time for round 2. And the second storm passed right over us with no problems. No little funnel cloud to catch this time. Looks beautiful. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining. Look at that sky. Well, after 2 tornado warnings, 1 funnel cloud shooting back up into the sky, the storms are officially over. And thank goodness. I hadn't planned for a day like this. Like I said when I started the vlog, I said we were under a warning. It would be a few hours later. I documented it as it went. It was crazy. Even though the funnel cloud that I got was wisping back up into the sky, had I gotten my camera 10-15 seconds earlier, I would have caught it while it was still down. It did eventually touch down west of us. They're saying estimated Fujita scale of a F4. In another place on its way here, it became an F3. And by the time it reached us, because the sirens were alarming, it was an F1. And I literally caught it as it was leaving the sky. Several other people caught it from other angles doing the same thing. So it does confirm that I did catch it. What a crazy day. I didn't even plan this vlog. I just weather's happening. So let's just document it in the van. I would have liked to stay in the van, but when there's a potential for apple-sized hell is what they were calling it. I'm not going to try to run the 50 yards from the van to the shelter. And we didn't get any hell, but I'm not going to take that risk because that is bodily harm, injury. Be careful what we say because we can get censored here. So anyways, as always, thanks for tuning in. The van is fine. It made it. There's a small leak in the back we know about now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you get notified when I upload more. This is Guy and Adventure, and as always, I am saying over and out. What a crazy day. Sassy Squatch survived the naders.